Up next, the Lakers taking on the Mavericks. For the Los Angeles Lakers, they have been building confidence with each and every game. Every team they face knows they in turn have to bring their best if they expect to beat them. Mavs, Lakers is next, and we'll be right back. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. We do see NBA teams utilizing more zone defenses. Raptors coach Nick Nurse said, offense changed so drastically, now defense is having to adjust. Lakers' Frank Vogel said when your team is down and looking for a spark, the zone can break their rhythm. Kevin?
We see cycles all the time in the NBA for sure, David. Thank you. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Green. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's McGuire in a power forward. And for the Lakers, Simmons is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Doumbouya. And it's LeBron James. And it's Davis at the 5, roaming the paint. So the Lakers win the tip. Now here's James. Doumbouya with it. He's picked up by Doncic. One-on-one here. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And Simmons kicks to Doumbouya. Pass to Davis. It's his first trip to the line.
Los Angeles, Anthony Davis.
And that one falls for Davis.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
To the middle. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Doncic outside. Over Westbrook. And it's Doncic missing. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Coming into this having notched to win against the Rockets in their last game.
And that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
And Doncic, here we go. The shot, no good. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. 4-point game. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. To play every time. I expect that'll be the case tonight.
And it's Davis with the jam.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Doncic against Davis. Outside Hardaway. To the paint. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. They need this. Out to Hardaway. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Not a fast start for the Mavericks. Trailing by 10. Doncic against Davis. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing. So good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
That one goes in, and it's 6 points for MP.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Hardaway. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
Boy, just not scoring.
Oh, what a finish! Good.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here is McGuire. Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. 6 to shoot. The shot's good from McGuire.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And the Mavericks with possession here after the basket by the Lakers. Hardaway against Davis. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Nurkic trying to get open, and Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Now here's Green. Sekou Doumbouya unable to get his last shot to go. Green kicks to Hardaway. Lets it fly. That shot off the mark. And it's the Lakers the other way.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Mavericks trail by 11. And stolen by James. Down low. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. James has got 5 assists tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Dallas calls timeout. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And your Laker girl. Look who's coming under the goal. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
Here's Nurkic. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Outside Westbrook. James kicks to Doumbouya. The pass to Simmons. Over Hardaway. No good from Simmons.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
It is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now, here's Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. And stolen by Simmons. Westbrook with the bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Hardaway. And yes, it's good. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the night.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaways.
And the Lakers with some changes. Looney's checked in for Davis. Batum comes in for Doumbouya. And Jones subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell's checked in for Nurkic. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Hardaway. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Simmons against Doncic. It's deflected. Powell with the steal. Dinwiddie wide open. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Lakers leading by 17. Simmons. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Mavericks. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Jones finds Simmons. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 18 points for MP.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 7.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guard ability goes off the charts.
And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Bertanis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And that one's good. Doncic.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Doncic against Simmons. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Bertans inside the line. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. But blocked by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Teardrop shot. And Looney sends it back. Here's Doncic. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Doncic against Simmons. Platoon passes to James. Shoots over Powell. They get it back. Looney. First shot, first basket. He's on the blocks fast.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Dinwiddie against Jones. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Here's Simmons. Here's Looney. Lays it up and banks it in. Looney's got his second bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And even 3-on-3 break. It's stolen by Bertans. Pass to Green. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And finished off by Bertans.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Simmons. The Mavericks making the shot. Shot clock at 6. LeBron kicks to Simmons. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 23 points for MP.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
The offensive rebound. Here's Batum. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Misses off the right iron. LA's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Powell with the steal. Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Looking to get back on track here. Picked off in midair. Simmons on the wing. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Lakers on top, running away with it. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Mavericks. Howard is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Doncic, and it's Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets had a huge night. He finished with 70 points and filled up the stat sheet, coming away from the night with a 5-by-5. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Simmons, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Deck, covered by Green.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Howard dishes to Dinwiddie. Passes to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Kleba with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Killer and put him in this style of play. What adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
Pass to Simmons. Kicks to Bledsoe. Simmons looking around. No good from outside. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Dinwiddie's got space. Dallas again missing. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Los Angeles. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Dallas has gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Green, the pass to Howard.
Really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Yep, it counts. And it's 29 points for MP.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Dinwiddie passes to Howard. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside, Green. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now here is Davis. A 24-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
Now Hardaway after the missed 3 from Simmons.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one.